They're great. Don't worry, everything is fine. Both in studio and in game. Hello. Welcome to Iconic Production.
Might have been sick, but I'm not dumb.
What do we do in Iconic Production? We play games. Some days we even talk about games, like on a podcast for 13th Age, where we talk about all things 13th Age. Tonight I am your host, Becca, also known as the Keeper of the Arcane Lore in Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, which is what we're playing. Woo, woo. Yeah, so, I mean, this might be, like week 2 of teaching for some of us, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
Just remember, it's illegal to strangle students.
Well, yeah.
It's very illegal.
That's why I show up here and I don't kill my players. But their characters are free game. Just throwing that out there. I don't know why Rachel is pointing at Paul. I've got no clue.
I haven't had death threats.
I think his sanity loss and everything else,
He's the prime target.
I am the target.
So, yeah, Call of Cthulhu prime targets, death looming for characters, not players. Yeah, thank you for watching. JD, our amazing producer, deserves a round of applause. Especially because she came out just now to check on us. We are being appropriate. But no, she keeps us running. We are very thankful to her. We're also super thankful to Phantom, who helps moderate our chat. And always thank you to Rook, who throws subs at us, because who doesn't need a subscription to Iconic Production?
Yes.
Everybody does. But yeah. So, we are going to do a quick recap, remind everybody who's playing whom, because we are no longer in the Dark Ages.
Yay!
It is 1923 again.
Woo!
Yeah! Lee doesn't have to play Eloise anymore.
Oh, thank God!
I still love the fact that, like, when she handed you the new character, you're like, are you kidding me? As I launch my dice.
I like that reenactment.
Pretty much what happened that time, too.
I almost threw the dice.
So, yes, our investigators are back in 1923. It is February.
February
4th. Of 1923. At this point, you may have noticed that there's been some time jumping, and that is because our investigators had been unconscious in a hospital in Zagreb, and have only recently awoken. Well, they woke up a few days ago. Someone was thrown in jail because he didn't have a passport.
Not my fault. The mob took it.
I think the fishman took it, but that's besides the point. You never got a new one.
Truth.
See what? These?
You can see those.
Oh yeah, we got
Those
those
are
last time.
common knowledge.
We're on a scavenger hunt right now.
Yeah, you kind of are, because when they went to the police station looking for, the Sedefka or simulacrum, the police told them that a businessman who imports and exports goods had commandeered the simulacrum, and when they went to his place of business, he offered a trade. If you guys would go and investigate what happened to his good friend, the archaeologist, Dr. Morick, he would give you back your ceramic statue. I mean, you guys could have bought it, but, there was no mention of money at any point in time.
No, there was.
So I'm running low.
That day we were all rolling really poorly, and we all failed credit checks
right.
earlier.
Right.
What is your credit?
I ended up giving 2% of my credit rating to the stupid policeman.
Yes,
I think I
you
gave away a
did.
little bit of mine too.
Because in Croatia, bribery is rampant.
They don't believe in vowels, but they do believe in bribes.
Oh yeah. So at which point?
Wouldn't it just be a burp then?
Exactly.
Burp.
I love this group.
Yeah.
This half of the party set out to a small town of Vinkovici to discover what happened to the archaeologist, and just so happened to run into his daughter. It was, happenstance, luck, definitely not the way
Kismet.
that it is written. Yeah, they met Jasmina, who was looking for her father, is being chased by men of, I would say, Turkish descent. However, once again, we are in Croatia. There are a lot of Turkish businessmen around.
We
like,
know
it's
that-
not new.
We know she's being chased by the skinless cult people who are dressed as normal people of the town.
Normal, yes. Yes. For the most part, dressed as farmers
Townsfolk.
or bakers and candlestick makers. That kind of thing.
I just ate so much food, and in my head, I was just like, I'd go for a bagel because you said baker.
Bagels.
Bagels.
Uh,
I know. I need
totally with you.
I didn't have a lot of lunch today. So.
You guys then embarked on a treasure hunt, a scavenger hunt of a sort. Charlie's amazing navigational skills
She memorized the
means
town.
she can never be lost in this city. The rest of you guys can get lost if you don't stick with her, but Charlie will never be lost in the city of Vinkovici.
I rolled a 1 last time in navigate.
Wow.
I was
Um,
very proud.
I was proud of you too. So, you got to. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. You like the cup?
Yeah.
It's a fun cup.
It's
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 utterly
utterly-
amazing.
oh my god.
Good work.
Anyway.
You get a weird point. You get a weird point. Everyone who said utterly amazing.
Can I cash that in for a sanity?
A sanity.
A singular.
You can have a singular sanity.
That's actually
What are you
That's
at?
pretty awesome.
Did that take you from like 37 to 38?
No,
34 to 35. Hola.
I mean, if you would like your
Every point
turn in your
counts
weird
at this
point
point.
to a point
Can
of
I?
sanity, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't argue with a free
I
sanity.
feel like sanity's a pretty good one to
Yeah.
I'm at 69 now.
Nice.
Phantom cannot believe that you're down to 35 sanity.
It's all her fault. That's all I can say.
Someone can't roll his sanity, and that's my fault?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sure, whatever.
It only gets harder.
It really does.
I mean, there's really nothing to it. You're supposed to roll low on the D100s and on the D6s.
She rolled the D6s. That's why it's her fault. I rolled the D100s.
Oh, okay. It's a 6 tonight.
No, God.
All right.
Oh boy.
That's right. Now I can lose 6.9 sanity
There you go. There you go. There you go. Tight.
without going insane
Nice.
permanently.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, you guys have received your latest
Right,
clue,
20%.
which
Okay.
is the
We need to go to
Claim
that place and
tickets.
get that claim ticket turned in for a key or something.
Did anybody else notice that it's 187, which is code for homicide?
No,
California Police Code.
I did not know that.
I don't know California Police Code.
I wonder if that was
It's-
written in there on purpose.
It's prevalent in a lot of rap music.
Mm.
Like if they ever reference 187, that's a homicide.
Okay.
Huh.
I don't know.
I think it was.
Neat.
I don't know who made it big.
Weird.
Probably.
But yeah.
Actually, I won't say that name aloud.
Okay.
I like saying Macbeth in theater.
Cool. So
You just
you
said
guys,
Macbeth and we're in a theater.
This is not a theater. This is
This
studio.
is a studio.
This
That's
is theater
the
of
same.
the mind.
Meow.
Anyway, I was gonna say Tupac, and then I went. That's probably not a good thing.
So can we go
So,
turn in this ticket?
You
Oh,
guys
fine.
are going to the warehouse. At some point, Ricky and Nellie have joined you.
Yay! We gave you guys notes and stuff telling you where we'd be.
They did,
So
yeah.
We
Kinda
showed
showed
up
up
feeling
like,
well.
like the blonde chick in the
Yeah, you guys weren't
office.
feeling well. You were still at the hospital.
Blonde chicken?
Like the little chicken.
You're about to die.
So I can make these jokes. This is my dying wish.
Okay.
It's just getting worse.
Um,
Than Sparta.
So yeah, you show up to the warehouse, and you can show the claim ticket. However, the portly gentleman behind the counter tells you you need the claim ticket, the name the account was set up under, and the key.
We
Made
do have the account name,
Yes, Jasmina is
and
there.
I
Does she have the
will
key?
suggest that Jasmina has
The
it.
keys in the Roman bath. I didn't know we were supposed to go there first.
Oh.
It's on the instructions.
Oh,
Oh.
dang it. I didn't read it. So.
Where's the Roman bath?
Well,
Charlie?
can we get the
To
thing?
the Roman.
You want to just
bath.
bribe him?
Well, can we get the thing and then go to the Roman bath to get the key?
Can we?
You not get the box without key, and name, and claim ticket.
Okay, so
We got
gotta
like
go.
2/3 of it.
You need the key, and name, and claim ticket.
It's only a passing grade. We want an A+ here.
I don't think.
Well, it's more like it's a
passing.
failing grade.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll be back with the key. And off we go to the fountain.
Wait,
To the
do
fountain?
we need to
Is that what it
find
is?
Jasmina's
The bath.
mother's maiden name?
No,
Just
we have
Jasmina.
we have Jasmina with us.
Mother's maiden name. Yes, Baratuti.
Key submerged
Bless you.
in the nearby Roman bath. Where's the okay? Is that where we're going?
Charlie,
Yeah.
where's the Roman bath?
Yeah, Charlie.
Yonder.
Can you make a spot hidden for me?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh.
fine.
Also, does this guy look sketchy? Like, does he look like a fake?
Spot my nose. Barely.
A fake? What do you mean a fake? A fake what? A fake
does-
person?
Like a robot?
Does
like
he
a doll?
look like a follower of the skinless one?
Make a spot hidden check?
Nope. Wait. Nope. It was close.
Anybody else want to, just kind of take a quick glance around the area?
Totally.
I failed my roll.
I just succeeded.
Okay. So, Gertrude, you are aware that there are Roman baths inside the town of Inkovici. However, they're on like the opposite side of the city from you guys. And so as you're sitting there kind of thinking about it, Charlie's all ready to take you guys across town.
You said nearby Roman bath.
You happen to look over and you see a nice park across the street with a gazebo and a bird bath.
Let's
yeah,
go
we
look
should
there.
go check that out.
Because he did say nearby, and that's like not nearby.
Yeah. Nearby is a good, helpful
Fair.
hint.
Yeah, we'll go look over there.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do.
There's like 3 different bird baths. One of them has a statue. I mean, if somebody wants to roll a history check or something, we can just figure out
Always.
which statue that is.
Yeah.
I did not
If
get
somebody
it.
wants to roll a history check.
So close.
Sure, got a 5%.
I
I'm not a
probably
classicist.
succeeded, I just can't find it.
I probably fumbled.
Second row,
Wait,
about
actually?
halfway.
Is it a 95 plus?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
What's your skill in it?
Check mark.
5? Yeah, you fumbled.
Yeah.
Where did it go? There it is. Okay.
Work.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's just a regular success though. I don't know.
You
Or do you want-
recognize the statue as the Roman Emperor Valen.
Well, this is the Roman Emperor Valen.
No, it's not.
So,
There's a lot of muck in that bird bath there.
Just gonna put my hand in it.
That's what I was gonna do too.
Start digging.
Start digging through the muck. Luckily, you're the one who did it, and you get a key.
Yay.
luckily,
So, things are dripping off your hand. It's kind of gross.
Such a gentleman, Ricky.
Smells
Thank
bad.
you for doing that, not putting one of us ladies through that.
Let's just hurry it up.
cool.
in
Let's
the
go
name
back
of
to
speed.
the place.
as you guys cross back across the street, you see a woman with a camera. They take a picture of you guys and then dart back around the edge of a building.
I'll ask Jasmina if she recognized the person.
This is not my city. I don't live here. I don't know anyone here.
We should
What's she
I
look
could
like?
run up to her and be like, "Oh, you have a camera? So do I. Why?"
As you run around the corner, there's no one there.
rats.
Cool, let's just...
Okay, bye.
I mean, you were all ready to make a friend, and I really wish you could have made one, but unfortunately she was not there.
Cool.
All right.
That's great. People are following us. This is
You
perfect.
may now claim
That was a play that sounded like a
lot 187.
Lot 187?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna
'Cause it was-
go inside and
Yeah.
see it.
It is an 8-foot by 4-foot long box.
Wow.
8 foot by 4 foot.
Like a
That feels
body
like something that a
size?
body would fit in.
Oh, sure, it's totally body size.
Like a
Oh.
coffin.
We should open that.
Yeah, it's about the size of the coffin.
Maybe a little bigger.
What's the keyword?
Well, how thick then? If it's 8x4,
Yeah, it's 8 by 4 and a good maybe 2
okay,
Yeah,
by 4 by 2.
there's 100% body in there.
or 2. You could probably
They could
fit 2.
smush two in
Or
I mean, if
are
you're
you
really
focusing on
trying.
them?
there. Yeah, just like stagger.
Usually, like 6.
But 8x4 is like the size of a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we should just like open the box.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just, while they're opening it, I'm gonna peek around the corner, make sure no one's like watching.
Or not.
Is he
Can I
still
not?
insane? By the
Yeah,
way.
totally not.
No, I'm
Ew.
totally fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
He never was insane. What are you talking about?
He just had bouts of
When was he insane?
madness.
I only ever had
Well, when he nearly died of
bouts.
hypothermia for one, because he felt great.
And he still hasn't.
Do you want to check him?
I don't know if Emily would know to even check him, so.
Okay.
I mean.
So at one point,
What would I be rolling? Psychoanalysis?
at one point you did like feel my hand.
Oh
and that
yeah,
was
you're
really
right. I
cold.
did.
But on another note, I'm going around the corner to check and see if anyone's around.
I'm going to go with Mason and see if there's anyone.
Sure, roll some spot hiddens. You knock.
Somebody knock back.
God's sake.
There's no knocking back.
Dang. Okay.
Hard success.
Okay. There's no knocking back. Who's unlocking it? Riggy. Ski. Obsolete.
I have my crowbar ready.
Oh, good.
Just to
Because
be clear.
inside the box are dozens of objects, carefully wrapped in burlap. Laying on top is a notebook, leather-bound notebook, the Notebook of Dr Morick, the famous archaeologist. As you kind of go through this box, there's several things. There is a smaller box, about 6 inches by 6 inches.
Mail that box to myself.
That's your box?
I'm gonna mail that box to myself and smash it with anything.
You're not gonna open it first? I mean, you can if you want to put the flea inside the
that
box
box
and
in
send
it.
it. There is another box that's maybe a foot.
Does it have a foot inside of it?
You gonna open that one?
Yes, for sure. 100%. It feels
You
oddly familiar.
pop that one open. It is an oval stone. It's inscribed with Latin.
Oval stone.
Ooh, I bet you could read it.
Oh, I could read Latin. Yeah.
I could try.
Well, no, I could just do. By all means.
Along with 32 scrolls and 18 books.
Oh, we should look at those scrolls,
Any
all
of
of
the
them.
scrolls in Arabic?
Yeah. See it though.
Cool.
failed
I
my
assume.
Latin reading
Wait.
check.
Okay. Question. Did I see anything, or anyone?
No.
Even with my hard success.
Yeah.
It's like. Okay.
I succeed the last.
I guess when I go back, I'm gonna
Good.
close the door. That
All right.
seems like a bad idea, but I do it.
I'm not reading it aloud, by the way. I'm reading it to myself.
Just keep them over your
The
shoulder.
oval stone is carved in Latin and it says, translated, Barrier of St. Gabriel.
So it is a relic.
It is, and you find a little note from Dr. Morick that suspects this is from the banks of the River Jordan.
Can I open the other boxes?
Sure, there's a single silver coin.
Ooh,
What
dibs.
does it have on
I'm
it?
gonna
No,
go.
I'm looking at it.
I'm
You're
gonna.
not even over here.
I just came back.
No, you didn't.
If I
have
see
it.
the coin, I'm 100%
You are
gonna just reach over
not
and snag
very
it.
close. Though there's Latin words on a little card on the inside of that, Nellie is able to translate as one of the 30 pieces.
We cannot keep these things.
I mean, yeah.
It needs to go to a doctor. It's going to a museum. It literally belongs in a museum.
It's in a
Sorry.
museum.
Deanna, is that you?
That's what the notebook says.
I mean, Nellie would be all for that side. She's not keeping
Oh, yeah.
any of this.
It
She's
says-
I'm not necessarily
putting it into a
keeping it. I
museum.
just wanted to touch it.
I don't know
I
about
feel
that.
like you
Why
should
do
not
you
touch
touch
any
it?
more things.
I like
Here,
looking at stuff.
I'll read, the last page reads as follows. Jasmina, if you're reading this, make sure everything here goes to Dr. R. Jordanoff, Director of Ancient History at the National Archaeological Museum in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Wonderful, then that's where we go eventually with it all. After
This
we
is
get
I'm
this
good
in
with
there.
that.
And this
Oh wait.
notebook talks about a lot of things from the Crusaders' tomb, and it's got a lot of dangerous things. It's a vault, 13th century vault belonging to the Order of the Noble Shield, and they had the joint purpose of hunting dangerous heretics and
This is one of the
safeguarding
books.
dangerous satanic artifacts, including things like the Serpent's Claw, also known as the Mem Sahis, a knife with evil satanic powers once wielded by Sedefkar. Let's see, and it has to do with dangerous cults glorifying the skinning of human beings.
Cool. So we should probably get rid of that one stat
It
because
says
you know
the
got
only
other
way
stuff.
that you can destroy it is if you ground it to dust, but no such power exists.
Why would we be doing that? I thought we were gonna deliver it.
No, we're gonna
We should deliver it.
we're gonna
yeah.
send it to the museum.
Safeguard.
I'm just saying we don't want this with us. If our goal is to destroy this thing and it used that thing, we probably don't want it near us. Just thinking out loud. Also, why can't I have the coin and not have it but touch the coin?
Well, first of all, Charlie will not let you near the box.
Yeah, I have it. Thank you.
I just want to look at it.
No, I'm looking at it.
One of
You
the,
are.
the 30 pieces of silver that Judas Iscariot was paid.
Oh. Huh. Neat.
So are these some of the Sedefkar scrolls?
I'll ask Nellie.
What? She's
Do
sitting
any
there
of
reading the
these
book.
do any of these scrolls look like they belong with the set that we are collecting for your research?
Make some luck rolls.
I was gonna say, can she consult her pictures? I succeed.
Yes, there is one.
Would I be able to?
Mm-hmm.
She'll pick it and goes, "This one looks like it matches." She's gonna continue reading this.
I guess I'm gonna look at it. Is there like a translation with it or
She'll
No.
probably have to read
I
it
can
in a second.
get you a translation later, but it will take me some time.
What language are the?
sounds
Cool.
like
Arabic.
Oh yeah, she. Yeah.
someone I knew?
Nellie reads a lot of languages. I want to eat it. Yeah.
I'm the Arabic scholar around, I suppose.
Is this in Arabic?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
I'd
They're
say
not
you're
in
the
English.
premier Arabic scholar
I'm gonna-
that I know.
I guess look at it.
Arabic and Greek. Yeah.
It's all Greek to me.
Those are my two
No more
languages.
Kennedy, I'm sorry. You can be punny, but
I wonder what would happen if you stabbed the simulacrum
You laughed.
with the serpent's
did.
claw.
That is an interesting thought.
what was that?
I said, I wonder what would happen if you stabbed the simulacrum with the serpent's claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for all of our viewers who are watching everybody pour over all these
This
documents,
is scintillating, I
It
know.
That's why I
is.
read
Here, I'll see.
some of the
Huh.
things from.
So they've uncovered information about a knife
Okay.
that could
Yes, that's that. That has
possibly be a relic.
This also
Is it in here in this box?
No, there is no knife, but they've uncovered
yeah,
information
that's-
about it. Sorry,
Mhm.
they haven't uncovered the actual knife, but they uncovered information,
Yeah,
especially
this one's
in the
bad.
notebook, and it might bring things alive. It might bring things alive. It might keep things alive. It's a little unclear what all that is. They've uncovered information about the simulacrum. They've uncovered information about the rest of the siege of Constantinople in 1204 and the subsequent sacking of said city. They've uncovered, like we talked about, a stone from the River Jordan, a theoretical piece of the 30 silver,
Just one.
I just need to look at the name.
another scroll from the Sadafgar simulacrum. So I understand that as viewers, watching everybody read over this might not be as thrilling. Right now, they're getting all the information that they could possibly want, except for, whether or not Mason is insane. He's cold, by the way.
Oh, when I handed him the book.
I've always been
Make a
cold.
psychoanalysis.
Go for it.
Can I roll against psychoanalysis?
I succeed.
Check mark.
Check.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, and again, I thought psychoanalysis was about treating sanity loss.
Psychoanalysis is about analyzing
Analyzing it too.
what's going on, and psychology. Yeah, between psychology and psychoanalysis, you can try to treat sanity loss, but those are also like your insights.
I got an 8.
Wow.
Whoa.
Two things. He will occasionally cock his head as if he's listening to something, but it's almost like he doesn't know that he's doing it. And the way that he's holding his body looks unnatural. You would almost guess he's the only one who walked out of the hospital without a bandage on him.
What hump?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm just standing there like.
I mean, right? It's just the way that sometimes he stands or moves, something actually isn't. Maybe something's actually broken, but he's not acting as if it is.
Okay.
Do I actually hear things every once in a while?
Make a listen roll.
Nice.
Appropriate.
Not today, I don't.
No. I mean, if she brought it up, maybe you would have, but.
No, she's not bringing it up to him. She will, however, share it with the rest of the class when she can.
Rude. Talking behind your friend's back.
She's
So you get for trying
concerned.
to
Here's the
steal
thing:
my
when people
coin.
start going with a little cray cray, the last thing you want to do is go up to them and go, "No cray cray."
Mm-hmm.
I'm a reasonable person.
Are you now?
This
Who
point-
Under
all,
normal conditions, maybe.
has read the Notebook of Dr. Morick?
I haven't
If
yet.
If we're
I want to
passing
look
it
at that one.
around,
I think
I'm reading
everyone
it.
has read it.
I have not.
Has
but I
everyone read it?
It was the one that
I'd
I
probably
summarized briefly.
glance,
Oh.
but wouldn't read the whole thing.
Okay. If you read it, you're going to lose 3 sanity.
Yay!
You're going to get +4 in Cthulhu Mythos.
What does that mean for me? If I didn't read the whole thing?
You don't get the sanity loss, but you don't get the Mythos.
Okay, cool.
+4.
+4%.
I'm at 17%.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm on 11.
-3 + 4.
Yep.
Well, except I wrote 17 because you said.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Becca, I've got a 50 in Cthulhu Mythos.
And on the Cthulhu, the Mythos rating on the back of your sheet, write Notebook, Mythos rating 10.
Where?
Wait,
So
are we
once
adding
it told me it was a
10?
percent.
For
I'm confused.
that's just for you to lose any more sanity. for this thing. Like, it has to do with if you keep reading things like this, you won't lose sanity as quickly. It's kind of like our gangster here not being as bothered by blood when it comes to sanity, because he's hard-boiled and bitter about life, or I don't know what else you were.
AKA traumatized.
You know. And so when you guys read books, you're less like, well, similar to the Notebook. A grimoire by, Cthulhu or Fenelic is still going to drive you crazy. But other notebooks written similarly to this isn't going to affect you as much.
So should we go, are we near the Boltavik cement factory?
I don't know, Charlie, are we?
Charlie?
What?
Where's the cement factory?
The Boltavik cement factory?
Bolsheviks.
Bolshevik cement factory?
I mean, the town isn't very big, so everything's like relatively close.
The cement factory, it's to the south a few miles.
Well, because don't we want to try to find this archaeologist dude?
Yes.
Allegedly. So that's the last known place is where he went.
You good with that?
And we can also lock this all back up so we're not
should
carrying it
also
with
talk to-
us.
We should also talk to Vesna Femic at some point. He's the reporter who wrote the rude article about Dr. Morick.
Can we ask Jasmina if any of this means anything to her? Like, if anything is specifically stands out to her?
I mean, this is what my father was working on. It's what he was trying to keep safe. I noticed there was no knife,
I don't know where that started.
so
Start with me.
I'm wondering who has that.
So he has the
Torso.
no
The coin.
scroll.
Yes, currently I have the scroll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to her
Okay,
to
so
translate.
she's gonna read it. Okay.
Yeah, I will read that
Okay.
at some point when we have time, because I'm sure it takes a while.
Hours.
Because also with Arabic, you have to remember to read backwards.
Are you gonna translate it for us?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I think we already
We did that with the
already
last
asked.
one.
We already asked. He's asking things over and over again.
No, I'm asking more so if she's going to write it down so we can read it, or if she's going to.
Now he's
Read it out
denying
loud.
it.
Wow, you're rude.
I'm really kind of concerned about him.
I'll talk to you later. Don't make any sudden moves.
Okay, sounds good. What did you roll for?
I was rolling to see if I heard that part.
You're all off your rockers as far as I'm concerned. And
You're
you're
not?
Jasmina, do you know this journalist fellow who wrote an article about your father?
Vesnut?
Yeah.
No.
No, have you? You haven't spoken with him, obviously.
Her?
Her. Sorry.
No.
Her. Excellent.
I did meet my father's student once, Lazar Endrick. He was a student on the dig.
Ah.
But no, anyone here in Vinkovici, I don't know.
Excellent. Student on the dig. Now that sounds promising.
You could go lecture him.
I could. If I want to. I don't know why I would want to. I'm supposed to be distracting.
I think we should just go to the site.
Probably.
So you're going to the cement factory?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay. It takes you a good portion of the rest of the day to go there. You guys spend a few hours kind of combing the area. Nobody really knows who you're talking about. Like, yeah, there's an archaeologist, but he's definitely gone.
What do they mean by gone?
Like, he hasn't been back for like 2 days. I mean, anything he found, at his site, he would have taken, like, why are you guys looking here again?
Do they seem suspect at all?
Give me an insight check.
Is that like idea intelligence?
No, this would be psychoanalysis.
Can it be psychology?
Sure. How are you gonna psychology them?
Reverse.
Yes.
Jenny's up giving him ideas. How are you going to reverse psychology?
I don't know. I'd probably just ask him questions and see kind of how they react.
They don't seem super suspect.
Okay. I'm gonna die. Also, it's already checkmarked. So it
What
doesn't
did
even
you roll?
matter. A regular success.
Okay.
So close to that hard success.
Spend luck. Make it a hard success.
Is it worth my time?
You're gonna die anyway. Just saying.
Rude.
There to use it.
But true.
YOLO.
Fine. It's a hard success.
They do not seem suspect about the disappearance of Dr. Morick. What they do seem sort of suspect about might have to do with the fact that you see a couple of markings on flags, or I guess on pieces of fabric, that
Fabric.
aligns them with the Croatian rebels.
Ah.
Okay.
Well.
Doesn't mean much to me as a human person, but does that mean something to Miles, the slightly less sane
Miles,
human
the Pantheran rogue from
Nah.
Tamar.
You did it to
No.
yourself.
I did. Mason.
Mason would be aware of the Croatian versus Serbian tensions that are in the area.
Okay. Cool. I guess we can take off.
Did you find it?
Mhm.
Oh.
Is there a pub or tavern or like hangout
Yes.
in this town?
There's the Lovaki Drovak Lodge
Right.
that you guys were looking at. There's a hotel.
So there wasn't anything at the actual site though? No.
So if we hit the lodge, we can ask for the student, the reporter, the missing archaeologist person besides Dr. Morick. Wait, is there another one besides Dr. Morick? I didn't get a chance to read all this.
Also, does anybody have like a lack of skin? Or, like,
I can't blame you for asking that. I've been trying to think about a way to
Extra
work that in. Like, do you have all your skin, sir?
like, do I notice any like weird scarring or like
Odd
people who
bandages.
look like
on the guys
Hannibal or-
at the cement factory?
Yeah.
Roll a spot hidden check.
Hey, got it. It's just a regular success.
Me too, if it counts for anything.
Okay. You guys spend a little bit extra time maybe peering closer at people, looking for those scars that you associate with the Brothers of the Skin. And no, you don't see any on the people here. However, as you guys leave and walk out to the car, you two pause because something just ran through the woods. And you would have said it was a bear?
Oh no, is it the thing that came up behind her that one time?
But it had like pig hooves and a like boar face.
That's
Man,
not
bear, pig?
what came up behind me.
Yeah,
Yours was
sure.
like
A man,
it-
boar,
A wolf.
Is
pig,
it man, bear, pig?
bear, pig. Yes, man, bear, pig.
Oh no.
Are we gonna do anything about that, or are we gonna move along with our day?
How far away is it?
I mean, it was a good 30 yards. You'd have to go into the woods. It's,
It's
you
about-
know,
I
4
don't
o'clock in the
know.
afternoon.
It's
No.
only 4 o'clock.
In February.
Anyone who's
Charlie,
watched their
no.
musicals knows you don't just go into the woods. That just doesn't happen.
Into the woods.
No. That's a bad idea.
I don't have my
Um,
random chance dice.
Oh, Mason just takes off.
Oh, 100%. If I had the die, I would have rolled it, and if it had said it, I would have been like, I'm gonna run into the woods.
Cool. Give me your character sheet.
It's too late.
Alright.
Moving on.
I would ask Jasmina if she happens to know the Christian name that goes with Goran, as opposed to, because I assume that he's using that professional method of referring to people by their last name.
Dr. Goran Belenzara?
Yeah.
Oh, first name, but still.
First name, but still, okay. It's
Got
more.
He was my father's friend here.
He's here. Do you know where?
He's a doctor.
Oh, like a medical doctor, not a
Yeah.
philosophy doctor.
Not like me, doctor.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you happen to know where he lives, dear?
I don't, but maybe, the one who rolled a 1 in navigation would be able to figure that out.
Where is the surgery, Charlie?
Oh, the surgeon, Charlie, you can catch them there. That's no problem.
The hospital, the surgery, I don't know what they call it here.
My life's been kind of sideways. I should have them check me out.
Also, I think I'm getting definite twinge. I'm not sure if something's wrong with the cast, but I'm definitely having those pains that do not go with your bone mending well.
So each of these two have a cast on either one of their legs. Your left hand is still very weak. You
What about
can't
Nellie?
shoot with it. I mean, you're bruised, but you're not broken.
You don't have any simulacrum, so you're good.
You're right, I don't.
You also
Maybe because
have
of the
less
lack of
blood
a
than you may have had before.
She's just pale.
She's not been in the sun for
A
a
minute.
good month.
And you're saying I'm cold.
She
Randomly just start exposing Nellie to mirrors.
I've got some holy water.
Is it
sprinkled
sunny
on it.
today, or?
I mean, it's a little sunny.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh.
She's not a vampire.
Yet.
Not yet.
She's totally not a vampire.
Yet.
Anyway, where are we going? The hospital?
Hospital,
She'll have her
surgery,
Edward.
whatever they call it.
No.
Doctor's office.
She'll have her count phenolic. Thank you very much.
So the Vinkovici General Hospital. You guys go there, you discover Dr. Goran Belenzada is at his private practice tonight.
Where is his private practice?
A couple blocks away.
Cool. Let's go there.
It's about 6 when you guys pull up.
Okay. Is he still there?
I mean, depends. You like walking in, knocking on the door. What you doing?
No.
Kicking the door down.
No.
All right, Gertrude, next.
Crowbar in hand.
Kick in the door. Look for trouble.
The door opens, and you
Monsters,
see
please.
a
I don't want a
Serbian
monster.
doctor, about 53 years old, pudgy, balding. He has little glasses, spectacles on his face.
The little
Yeah.
teeny tiny ones.
The little teeny tiny ones.
No, that's a sign of a bad guy.
Is he German? Round glasses.
He's Serbian.
give him a thumbs up.
No.
He goes, yeah?
That's a German
You're right.
accent. He's a
You're
bad
right.
guy.
It's circular glasses.
Jasmina looks at you all as you guys like start debating about whether or not he's German, steps forward and goes, yes, my name is Jasmina Morick. You knew my father. He has been missing. And he goes, oh, my dear, come in. These are your companions? She's like, yes, they come with me wherever I go.
Hey, that's not our fault.
No, it's not your fault. She's been chased. She
We're-
likes the safety in
we're
numbers.
Sort of protecting Jasmina at the moment.
Are you going to offer that up to him?
Oh,
Well, sure. I mean, there's a lot of
Protecting
protecting
you.
a couple
Oh.
of cripples can do.
Oh, my dear. Come in. Invites you all in,
They're
sits you down,
balance from the protecting.
puts
Yes.
a kettle on. Goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't, have you any news of your father? I don't know.
You haven't seen him, have you?
Not for a few days.
About how many days precisely?
Where'd it go?
It's been 3 days.
Do you normally see him? I can't remember. I missed some of the
I
conversations.
talked to him. Yes, when he gets done with his the archaeology
The dig.
digging. Yes.
Who would know where he is? Does he have a secretary or?
He has students.
Great.
Do you know where any of his students are lodging? Are they at the hotel? Are they at the lodge?
I don't know that.
Where's his office? His classroom or something.
He had no classroom. He occasionally stayed at the lodge. He occasionally stayed here with me. Depended on if we were, spending the night drinking and talking. He stayed the night. I haven't seen him in a while, and I did not know if it was just he got caught up in his dig, or if you read that newspaper article, someone
Yes.
might have taken offense to his
Yes, definitely.
his digging.
That seems somewhat
So,
problematic.
what's the closest thing to an insight?
That's what I was wondering. Psychology.
Psychoanalysis?
Idea?
Maybe?
I like how you keep pushing for that, Paul. I love that.
It's because I have a 1 in psychoanalysis
I
and
know.
I have a
I
I rolled
70.
a 2 on psychology.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, you rolled a 2 in psychology. Well, I'm gonna still do it.
Okay. What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to understand what the speaker is telling us about how much he knows, because it sounds like if it's somebody that Goran,
Goran.
that's who we're speaking to, right? He's referenced in the letters and the materials, and obviously he knows Dr.
Morick.
Okay. He knows Dr. Morick. Dr. Morick knows him. There's some kind of relationship there, but this is really just like a lack of real information. For somebody who saw him a few days ago would know something. I'm trying to gather really insight about what Dr. Morick might know about him or how he's feeling about relaying this information, because if he's going to be
Okay.
acting nervous or acting odd about saying it, is he covering something up? Is it, I guess insight
Okay.
is.
As of so far, what you guys have asked him, he has answered truthfully.
Mhm.
He has not seemed to lie about anything yet. But yeah, he's answering truthfully. Whether or not he's giving you the answers you're looking for, maybe you need to change up the question.
Do you know where Dr. Morick is?
I don't know for sure, but
Do you know
when he would get angry, and he was very angry about that newspaper article, I know he would go out to the woods to go hunting.
He's the man bear pig.
He might have
To the
gone
woods!
to Kunjavechi. It's a forest to the southeast of here.
Can you spell that for me, please?
Kunjevci.
Told you they didn't like vowels.
Bells are for the weak. We are not
Kunjevci.
weak.
So, Nellie's spent luck to do her psychoanalysis. I'm wondering if I should just take it back and fail, or if I should be, because she wanted to kind of look around, get
Okay.
a feel for him, and see if, because in the journal or in the letter it said somebody that is close to me is betraying me.
Yeah.
So she wants to know.
Are you focused on
Motive.
him, or are you focused on what's like in his office here?
I want to say both.
I
That's why I was-
succeeded in
That's why I was
psychology,
saying
so
I'm focusing more on him because I feel like the information he's giving is shady. So if you want to try and ascertain other things,
I would also probably be wandering around the office anyway, and I also succeeded in my psychology roll. So
Cool.
if that gives you any.
Okay, well then I'll look at him,
Okay.
and she can.
Okay,
Yeah.
so similar to what I shared with Chris, so far he's telling you the truth. It's that matter of like, he is going to answer the question that you ask. He's not necessarily going to offer up more.
Do you know anything about the people who follow the skinless one?
The bright shield thing.
No?
The noble shield. Yeah.
Is there anything weird in the woods that you that like townspeople
You want to
speak
ask
of,
that question, or do you want to want me to give you what's around the room?
Well, let's do around the room first.
As you go walking around the room, you see that while Dr. Valenzata works at the General Hospital, he has notes, and you kind of like lift them up and peer through them on I'm spacing on the word.
banana,
creature.
pineapple.
The when you cut somebody open after they're dead.
Autopsy?
Thank you.
Autopsy.
Autopsies. Thank you. On dogs, pigs, sheep, and occasionally more exotic animals like chimpanzees and gorillas.
Wait, so they do like experiments on them? Is what
It doesn't quite look like
It's the 1920s. Heck yeah, they did.
experiments per se, because you don't know what he's experimenting with, but he's definitely done autopsies. And as you are looking around, you see a couple notes about soldiers, crippled and disfigured veterans, kind of that question of, is there something we can do to help a soldier who has lost a leg?
Oh, like
That's
graft something onto it.
No Brothers of the Skin mentions, no Skinless one mentions, no cult, but definitely okay, you're kind of the creepy scientist.
Cool. That's also like what the doll makers were doing.
The doll makers were actually making prosthetics.
They were trying to attach pig hooves to bears.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdness.
As you are like kind of flipping through that, and you ask him about things in the woods.
I would probably have stepped
Okay.
a significant amount of distance away from all the papers before I decided to ask that.
Okay. He says, well,
Well, I just saw something strange in the woods. Like I had a quick glance, and I just wasn't sure what it was.
It
so I
is-
thought maybe
it is
there
a
might be
very
some
popular
rumors or
spot for
something.
hunters. I haven't heard of anything that has shown up recently. Nobody has mentioned anything to me.
What's about not recently?
Like how not recently?
Was there anything weird in your woods?
Like
Folk
any-
tales.
Yeah,
Tales.
folk tales.
Ah,
Strange legends.
yes, there are folk tales, but they're not true. The Kudavist. It's the monster that is made up of many monsters. It is not a bear. It is a bear and a
Pig?
pig. Sure, boar and pig, bear and
Pig?
pig,
Men bear?
or
Pig?
Not that I would call a bear a monster exactly. but-
right, because it is not just one thing, and so it's a folktale. It's when someone has had a little too much to drink and they see something, and when they try to describe it, they sound crazy. But to make sure they're not crazy, they tell you it's a Kudaviste.
It's like the Soviet version of the Chimera.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Or Bigfoot.
Intriguing.
Or Man-Bear Pig.
Or Man-Bear
And I
Pig.
suppose.
I was gonna say it with a straight face.
I believed you almost did.
And I don't suppose anyone has ever brought any trophies back from such a creature.
Not from such a creature. Bear, yes. Boar, yes. Pig, yes. But not from one that is all three.
You know, in America, there are taxidermists that like to have fun and put together different things. I'm sure they do that in other countries as well.
Oh, you're talking about the jackalopes. They're all the
Things
rage back
such
home
as
in
that,
San Francisco.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think those are. I think Phantom, I think this is the right time frame because I think that started in the 1800s.
Ricky,
but
with your 2 that you had rolled earlier, you see a slight bead of sweat. Ricky's the only one who sees that because he's the only one who rolled the 2.
So, what kind of medicine do you practice?
Mostly surgery, helping especially veterans. But I will help out in the general hospital when and where I can.
What's your specialization? If you're a surgeon.
What
Is he orthopedic? General?
Gertrude like points her casted leg towards
Right?
meaningfully.
I
Look at him
mean,
with my sideways glance.
damaged limbs and organs.
So it sounds
Like-
probably like a general surgeon.
Yeah.
do you do anything with skin grafts, burn victims, that kind of thing?
No, I have not looked into that recently. Charlie, do you stay in this room?
Maybe not.
Now that she says that.
You leave this room.
Yeah, probably. I tend to wander.
You do tend to wander.
Hardcore
Hence
wander.
the question. This is not Becca like leading Rachel down the path of destruction.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
Becca going, hey, this is what your character is known to do.
Through a cracked door, I peek in and
Yeah, so you just kind of slip through?
Yeah.
Alright. You got 4 other
Slip through
people
a
here to
crack.
talk to him, so.
Yeah. I was just about to ask him for some morphine if he happened to have any.
You're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
hit him up for morphine?
Sure.
Duh.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not questionable.
He
You are
can get
scrutinizing me.
some painkillers.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The good stuff, though, you know.
Yeah.
Specifically. handy.
Confirmed
9 years later.
Jackalopes specimen. That's
That's
funny.
great.
Dang it, Phantom.
See,
I'm
I thought
sorry.
it was sooner. I thought it was sooner too.
I know somebody. I have
See,
family,
but
I have
I'm gonna-
family out
I
in
thought.
I'm gonna
Wyoming or
point it
something.
out that it was a confirmed
Yes.
sighting.
Exactly.
There have been sightings potentially before that.
Well, they had a name.
Yes. Okay.
I find all of this really amusing, by the way. Like, my outburst was not at an angry. It's more
Dark
of
has
a-
fallen,
This is just.
and you make it out into the hallway.
Where's Charlie?
This is Charlie. Yes.
Oh, that's Charlie. Okay. I thought you were talking about us leaving the room, and I'm like, wait, we're a person short.
No. Dark has fallen. You make it onto the hallway, and the hallway is dark.
I have a pen light
Oh, good.
and my crowbar.
And your crowbar.
Can I bring you a real crowbar just to hold during our
Please.
sessions?
Oh, I have one in the car that I keep wanting to bring.
I mean like a full-on.
Oh,
Oh,
mine's
big
more of
ol'-
like a
That's
little
the
girl
normal
one.
size.
no. There's little ones are always.
No,
handy
it's
too,
like-
But
It's not a normal crowbar.
That's the one that would go in your.
Anyway,
Yeah,
what's
in
going
my,
on
uh,
over
Yeah,
there?
exactly.
I saw your face.
concealed.
It's
So-
crowbar.
pointy on one side.
Okay.
It's kind of fun.
So there are 2 rooms down here. One is clearly the kitchen. The other one, the door is shut. There is a stairway upstairs.
Door shut, door shut.
Yeah, can I like open it? Is it locked?
It might might be locked, but it's probably just like a single like latch. It's not like deadbolted or anything.
Can I peek in the
Very
kitchen,
cool.
see if anyone's in there?
Yeah.
Always looking
You
for
peek in the
snacks.
kitchen. There doesn't seem to be anybody in here. There's a little bit of smoke close to the oven, but
Is there any like snacks on the counter?
Just candy.
roll a luck.
Oh my gosh.
She's always hungry.
Dang it!
Does anybody have any other questions for the doctor?
Well, I
How
guess-
does my back look?
We're doing an examination.
Jasmina, should she stay with you?
She is welcome to while she's looking for her father. If you would like to stay here, and she's like,
We have a room for you back at the hotel with us. You're welcome to stay with us if you want to.
I'm afraid there are people chasing me. I
Definitely don't want to
prefer
bring you here.
the safety in numbers, but
Right.
if you think it's smarter for me to stay,
Truthfully, Nellie just wanted to see the reaction out of him, so she'll say, "Oh no, it's fine. I'm more than happy to have you. I just wasn't there for the initial meeting of you, so I'm just catching up. Sorry."
no worries. Well,
Was he weird about it?
I mean, his missing friend's daughter showed up, so.
Okay.
Can I
Who
try?
should we ask to figure out where Dr. Morick is? Who would know?
We talked about the students potentially, but then he
The
doesn't give any.
students looking at the forest.
He might be in
Was
Florida.
it
Maybe
just
he went
Andrew?
home. Back to Zagreb.
Was it? No, he's not in Zagreb. We just came from there.
Yeah, we just came.
Was Lazar Andric the only the only student with him, or was there
Lazar?
another?
Oh, no, Lazar was his primary
Are they
student.
close friends? I just feel like I burned 2 luck for no reason. I'm like, is he not perturbed here that his friend is missing?
Perturbed that his friend is missing, yes.
Okay.
Is he
Does
dismayed?
he seem to have any helpful information?
No.
No. However, Nellie, Charlie is not in the room with you.
I'm gonna try to pick someone on that door.
Alright, make a lock picking.
Mechanical
skill.
repair?
Now
Yes.
mechanical repair?
Yes.
So smash it with a hammer skill.
Whoa!
Crowbar.
So Nellie,
Hardcore.
you realize Charlie is missing, at which point Dr. Balenciaga goes, "Oh, your friend."
Did she
The
wander
small
off
one.
again?
Oh, she probably had to go to the ladies.
I can show her where it is.
I 100% got this lock.
Oh yeah, you are
She had
inside the door.
extreme success at
And
that.
he kind of opens up the door really quickly. You see he's gotten a little nervous now that she's disappeared. And he looks in the hallway. Goes, "Hello, small one."
Oh, let me help. And she'll run into him and accidentally drop like her notebook and stuff to
Okay.
allow it to kind of scatter.
Okay. Oh,
She'll pick it all up, but
he bends down to help
Oh,
you.
I am so sorry. You know.
Would you go, there is a restroom, and he kind of points, like, so through the kitchen, there is a small, powder room down there, or there is, upstairs.
You know what? I'm going to be quite frank with you. She is a bit of a scavenger, so I'm going to make sure, if you don't mind, she's not ravaging your refrigerator. Do they have refrigerators? Your
Icebox.
pantry. Your
Icebox.
pantry.
Pantry.
I'm gonna make sure
She's
she's
a
not ravaging your.
scavenger. He looks at the door that is locked, that is shut. It is shut. So he goes, I will check upstairs, and he goes upstairs.
she'll kind of loudly be like, "Oh, Charlie, have you gone into the kitchen for some crackers and biscuits, or whatever the frick they're called?"
Biscuits.
So
What's
biscuits.
in this room?
Charlie, you
Stomp,
were
stomp,
standing
stomp,
there
stomp, stomp.
with your back to the door and your little pen light, so it's showing about this much
Oh, God.
of the
this is
room
So scared.
as you go. You're going into the kitchen. Where are you going?
trying to create a diversion.
Seeing if
Staying.
there's any locked doors, any
Okay.
locked drawers or anything
Okay,
in the room
okay.
we're in.
I probably would be walking
Make
over to that
a
locked
luck
door.
check. Are you gonna stay in the room with Jasmina?
Yeah, but I'd like to just look around and
Terrible
see
luck.
if he actually keeps his components
Some of them on top.
Oh,
in here.
it's drugs.
Yes.
You do find some.
Excellent.
They're all open. Nothing special. Although those anatomy pictures of all the animals are kind of freaky looking. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. You figured out why he was able to draw those anatomically correct animal pictures because there are 4 tables in front of you, each one holding a different dead animal body
What
Splayed
type
open.
of animals?
splayed open. There is a dog.
Oh.
There's a boar. There is some sort of gorilla.
A full size.
Is there a cage in the corner?
And there's a second dog, unfortunately.
Yeah, is there anything alive in this room that I can tell? How big is
How
this room?
close are you getting to the bodies?
Do it. Get really close.
Not-
Because right now, you're sitting there and you're like able to see this much.
There's
it is
dead.
so macabre in the dark too. Oh my
You
God.
enter into the kitchen. There's a lot of, at first you assume it is smoke on the ground, and then you realize it is mist. And it is coalescing.
Finnick? She'll say it softly. They can't hear her.
Mm-mm. It resolves.
There's
Yeah,
a
no,
horse.
he looks healthy. He looks fine.
So is he like kind of like George Clooney, you know, like?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
With some eyeliner.
He
and
takes
some-
you in his arm
Oh.
Whoa!
and whispers to you in Latin
Get out.
and about just. Hang on, I actually might have something from him that he can whisper in your ears.
Small chicken.
Besides my little chicken.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
He's been practicing.
Is that just an omelet with cheese?
Right. But it's a reference to a TV show with
Okay.
JD made the little
Dexter
chicken.
Slam. It was one episode where he was learning to speak French, but that was all he
So
could
he
say.
starts.
It's actually a reference to like a George Carlin scene?
We
Something
were
weird?
always destined to be together. From the moment I saw you, I loved you. So beautiful,
Oh.
so heartless and perfect. I, your vile servant, was not fit to worship at your feet. Yet I wish to caress your alabaster limbs, kiss your shining eyes, and hold you close and closer, skull to skin.
Skull to skin. What?
I really enjoy that Jenny's like dying over here.
Well, it's just that's one of the handouts you gave
Yep.
last week, and
Yep.
I'm like, oh.
Yep, it is. I knew from the first moment of ecstasy that we were doomed to be together.
Right.
You would use me and
There was-
discard me.
Wonderful. Well, considering using,
Delightful.
do you have anything of interest? Do we?
You are like
Do you have like anything helpful that you could potentially bestow upon
you are
me?
so close to finishing.
Yes, I'm trying, but see, here's the thing: we can't get the simulacrum pieces back without getting this.
I
on
can
the-
get them back for you.
That's wonderful. Just like take them.
He starts nuzzling you.
Right.
We're gonna leave that note.
Drugs.
I'm checking that locked door because
Okay.
You're steadily, the handle moves, and you
I'm gonna
hear
jump for
the doctor like calling from upstairs. I do not see her up
it.
here.
I'm
Have
gonna
you found her?
Slip out really quick.
Okay.
just found her. Kitchen.
Oh, clunk, 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 clunk. She's in the kitchen. Where's the other one of yours?
Also in the kitchen.
He's going to attempt to make out with you.
Would you drop in the
So you said he's looking healthier. As in, he's been absorbing other things
Feeding on
and
things,
eating
He's
healthily.
feeding.
I mean,
he's a vampire. Who's
you
feeding
guys are
party.
aware that he's killed at least 6 people.
6 people, lots of
In, like,
rats,
Milan
And
and
also, like,
ripped
I
some
don't
things in
know
half.
if Gertrude shared this with the rest of the class, because ladies don't talk badly about each other like that. But
How is...
didn't you have like marks on your neck? Yeah.
And your wrist.
Yeah.
And her wrist.
We all saw it.
Love bites.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a couple seconds later, Nellie exits from the kitchen, frazzled looking.
I've just finished dropping chloroform, I hope, into my bag. Yes, he did, but-
Drugs.
Oh my gosh.
This has
You
been a
never know when
productive
they'll be
trip.
useful.
Are you alright, Nellie?
I touched the stove.
Oh no! Do you need me to take a look? Maybe the doctor has something to put on your.
Yes, right. Was the silver hair thing? The cream. The cream. I'll go get the cream. I'll just.
Silver.
Silver hair.
Is it just me or has Nellie got
So you like walking out the front door?
I'll lean over to Gertrude and be like, yeah, something's not right.
I can say the same thing about
I was
you.
gonna say pot, kettle.
Right.
Hey, she touched the stove.
Was it on?
Anyway, doesn't matter.
She'll like quickly like start wrenching her hand to make it look red.
Okay.
That's what-
Out of sight of everyone.
So the doctor comes in and goes, I hope you're able to find my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, also, sorry about her. We've been trying to keep a closer eye on her because she wanders.
I just needed the
She
bathroom.
gets. Yeah, she gets hungry. It's fine. She gets peckish every now and
Okay.
So we didn't have any snacks, so we're gonna have to stop for food somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Morphine?
Oh, yes. He gets you a small thing of morphine.
Excellent.
So we should
Now
go
you'll-
see the student.
Join the party again.
Party with morphine or.
No.
No,
Stand
you
amongst the people.
No, I know. I'm aware of what morphine does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was just thinking party.
It's just not going to be a party drug. But it might be
Let
useful.
me use my lighter.
Just saying.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, well, thank you for your help. I
Yes.
guess we
Why would I do that? I've
will
already banned it on the
continue
oven.
our search.
Who's the last one out the door?
Probably me.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'll just be the last one out, but.
Gertrude,
We didn't
as
have
you
garlic.
leave, you see him put his hand on the handle and it like falls, like it opens. And he looks up at you.
For like the locked door handle.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna say run.
Makes eye contact.
I smile innocently back.
If I could do a kid's eyes go.
Thanks ever so much.
And you close the door.
Run!
You get back to the car.
Okay,
Charlie's
bye.
sitting there like, let's go.
Useless.
Yes, I would like to tell everybody about my findings, and I'm going to tell you specifically about the paper stuff with the pig man, boar,
Bear man,
bear.
pig.
Yeah, that one.
What
'Cause
did
you
he
saw
call
it.
it?
Oh, he called it the Kudovist.
Kudovist.
Yeah. Good one.
How do you spell that?
Cudoviste. And I am aware that I am butchering the Croatian language.
If we had a specialist, that'd be lovely, but we don't have the budget.
Dude, how cool would that be if we could get a specialist for every language we needed?
Right.
That would be super handy.
Pretty
If
dope.
only.
Pronunciation specialist.
We
Yes.
have
Okay.
a lot between all of us.
Oh yeah.
How would we...
I can do the Latins and the Frenches and the Englishes. She has the Arabics.
Arabics and the Greeks.
Yeah.
So, we're worried about Dr. Morick and the strange thing in the forest. My suspicions are that he's turning into that somehow, but that's probably really making a jump of conclusions. But
I
still,
don't
he'd
actually
be
think
in
you're terribly
danger.
far off.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Even if he's
also.
not, he's still in some kind of danger. So how do we go about?
Well, it's dark and it's cold.
Well, we should
Should
talk
go
to the
somewhere
student.
safe.
Yeah.
at some
We should
point. What time is it
probably
at this
go
point?
sleep.
7,
Is there a
7:30.
university here?
Not here.
Not here.
Is there any kind of educational facility here?
Not here.
Charlie,
Is
let's
there
go
a
get
pub
food.
where young people hang out?
Yeah, the lodge.
Sure, the lodge.
Okay, go
Young
to the lodge.
people is-
Food.
When there was there's only one hotel, so we'd be staying in a hotel.
Yeah, the lodge is also like a hostel though.
Okay, cool.
Food. Lodge.
Food.
Charlie, take us to the food. You should find your way there, right?
I know
Any-
that.
I
specific
would
food,
imagine
or-
Charlie like in Scooby Doo when they're just floating on like, the scent of something.
Any specific food? Like the hotel, the lodge, a cafe, like.
No, we're going to the lodge.
The place that's
Yeah, let's
most
just do
likely
the
for like
lodge.
students
That's what I
hanging
was
out. So
thinking,
cheap.
yeah.
So probably the lodge.
Alright, the lodge.
Well, the food.
Uh-huh.
Damn it! Sorry.
Nelly.
Where the food is hot, brown, and there's plenty of it.
Yes.
That's just about all there is.
Alright, so the Hunter's Manor, also known as Lovaki Dvrok, is a massive estate turned into a luxury hunting lodge. The rooms are oversized, roaring fireplaces, large beds, the decor is hunting themed, with mounted trophies, stuffed animals, and bearskin rugs. The Longcar family, who lives here, speaks Croat and German. No English.
Crow.
Croat, Croatian.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have any of that.
The main area is filled with people.
Someone's bound to speak French.
Someone tells you in French, in English, that the railway was bombed.
What railway?
The main railway. Like, they're getting it fixed. Don't worry, nobody was hurt.
We're
Like,
stuck here.
The
But like, it'll take like two days or so to get it fixed.
Can we ask around about the guy that we're looking for? I don't remember what his name.
Dr. Morick, and
Or
also
the
we're looking
student.
for Lazar Andric and Vesna
Buda
Fennec.
Vista. According to the interwebs.
There you go.
Anyways.
So you are welcome to ask around. I'd like everybody to make luck rolls.
Cool.
I have not made a single one yet.
Oh, I got failed.
Oh, just barely.
Oh!
holla!
I rolled a 6. There
Holla back, y'all.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Do I get a luck point
Hot
back?
damn.
Aww.
Come on, Dagger.
Hey, good. Fish for fish for things to which.
No, that would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be real nice. Okay. You are served some delicious food. You have sarma and bodvark and kavapi, also known as stuffed cabbage rolls,
Mmm.
stuffed meat with sauerkraut,
Mm.
and fire
That
roasted
sounds
kebabs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
There's local spirits. You got a
Ghosts.
liquor, like a brandy,
Oops, I
a
dropped my
white
shit.
wine, and a bitter liqueur.
Yeah, I'll take one of each.
The white wine will do me just fine.
Yes, it will. You see the woman again with the long black hair. She's no longer holding
Run after
a camera.
Of course.
I'll go with
Walk
you.
up to her.
Cool. You get to where she is. She's no longer there. However, you do find the note in Croatian.
Oh, good.
Croat.
Would Jasmina?
Jasmina, can you read that?
She can.
What's it say?
He knows. Fired us and closed down. Summoned daughter. Acting weird. Tell you more tonight at Rose Garden. Same room. L.
Same what?
Same room. L. Ah,
Can I see it?
Lazar.
He knows.
Ricky, as you are kind of looking around,
Oops.
enjoying the food, you see someone across the way who kind of nods at you and disappears into a back room.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. one of the family. His name is
Oh, I have to. Mario.
Mario,
Oh,
obviously
I
it's
was hoping
Mario.
it would be Charles.
It's Mario. And he goes, you've been out of touch for a while. Is everything okay? Your arm looks like it's not so good.
Trying to figure out what to say. The arm. Oh, I just got scuffed up. We had a unfortunate car accident. Wasn't bad, but we're fine. Been trying to chase down a couple of different things, and it's just some potentially lucrative opportunities, things that'll really bring in some money for the family. But
Is one of these things a dead body?
not that I'm aware of.
There was one found out in the woods just this morning. Had his face blown off.
Who do they know?
They don't know, but between you and me, it's one of those scholarly guys.
Oh, dang nabbit.
Bummer. Well, at least he's not a hog.
Man, bear,
bear.
pig.
Yeah.
The police have the body. They're going to get one of the local doctors to look at it, see if they can identify him. But you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Nellie's performed autopsies
Well, that
before.
we're looking for a guy. Trying to find a guy who
He's a scholar.
is a scholar. Actually, that dame you saw us with,
Mm-hmm.
name's Yasmina.
Ah.
And
She's fine.
it's somebody she knows. So
Oh, that's a bummer.
yeah,
Think she needs to cry in anyone's arms tonight?
I mean, not yours, but
Fricky. Okay.
I mean you could go talk up that Charlie.
The
I'm ready.
the short one,
The short
or the one that
Charlie's
looks
ready
like
to join the family.
she would like blow something up?
I'm the short one.
Are you
Are
actually?
you?
I thought
I'm
Charlie was
Charlie.
the short one.
I'm
I'm
5'2".
small, but they're actually a little bit smaller than. We're all
Okay.
kind
I'm
of
just
the same size.
Like 5 foot. Yeah.
The one that looks like
Although I
she's
probably
had
look
her
like I
face
can
under a
blow
hood
things
half
up.
the time. Because she has, but
Oh.
behind the grease and the.
She a good
everything
driver?
else, she's good with her hands. I'm going to set it up so that you can punch him in the
Alright,
face.
perfect. I'm ready.
Because he's kind of dumb and it would be funny.
Okay, cool. I'm ready to turn on the charm.
And then take his money.
And then take him back.
Oh my god, no, he's from the literal mafia,
I know,
right?
but it,
Don't mess with
no,
him.
I'm not trying to.
Don't jeopardize Ricky's place
he'd
either.
never admit to having his ass kicked and his money stolen by a girl.
See?
Fair.
Got anything in
That.
this pocket?
It would have been Ricky. Ricky did it.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Okay,
worried about.
so cops at the body.
Mm.
When did they? When?
This morning. Yeah, 10ish.
Interesting that a friend wouldn't have known. Well, if they had unidentified the body.
Know anything about Larry? What he's been up to?
Last I heard, he was heading east, Turkey or something.
Oh, crumpets.
Bastard.
He's
What-
from the
why?
skinless cult.
Aww.
Have you met Larry?
I mean,
Have you met
he's
Larry?
kind of a sorry, JD, arsehole.
That doesn't even begin to describe it. Try spending, let me just say, you spend more than a little bit of time with him. It's like working at the docks. You think you get used to the smell, but then everything.
But you never do.
No, everything.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
Sounds like Greeley.
really smells like money, man. Okay.
That is the smell of money, you're right.
Is it because that's where the minting is?
No, it's because
No,
that's where all the cows
livestock and slaughterhouses
Oh.
and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tuesdays
Ugh.
or was it Thursdays?
Eh.
There
Doesn't
was
matter.
one day a week
Yeah.
that would always be. Anyways,
So,
smells.
but
Okay.
you need me to track down Larry's location for you, or?
I mean, if a couple $100 would help to
I'll
keep tabs on him. Don't
also
tell
say
anybody else in the
this.
family, but
I don't want to tell anyone else because recently, Larry's been favored.
He's been favored.
I'm not gonna lie. Papa Nick isn't quite acting like himself these last few months. It's almost like someone got his face.
Got his face.
Skinless cult.
Excuse me while I rewatch this on.
your face. Just the whole.
I'm so sorry.
That's cute. Okay.
Ricky just pulls out like a decent roll of cash and puts it in his hand and says, "If you can find out anything, just let me know." And
Yeah, I'll find Larry for you.
yeah, send me a telegram. It'll be on the Orient Express. And,
Sure.
In 2 days.
You know, you can, yeah, like in a couple days worth. In a couple days or something like that. And if you get any good information about places I can.
My face. Sorry.
Keep up.
And if we can find a way to get our hands on some shotguns or something, that wouldn't be bad too. I've been trying to find stuff, but that's just a side thing.
Okay.
You missed it. I got guns.
You got more guns?
Well, I got 2 guns. She got one and I got one.
You can always use more.
You can always use more guns.
Okay. What's the plan?
We're gonna end up. I'm going to end up in Turkey because all of these roads lead to Turkey too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can just, if there's anything weird about Larry, I mean, go buy a camera. Go if things are looking weird, like that's why I'm giving you a roll of cash. Like
Appreciate
anything
it.
you need to do, and you let me know if you need more.
Will do.
But
I think the game plan is going to be go to the police station now,
Well,
right?
Yeah.
we need to find this.
thanks, Mario.
We need to
And
go to the Rose Garden.
Oh, right. We should go to the Rose
Toast
Garden
him with
first.
What time?
Something.
She
All right.
the
It's about. I mean,
Amelia.
it's close to 9 now. 9 p.m.
Doesn't say what time. It says tell you
Just
more
says
tonight at Rose Garden.
Let's
We should
just go to the Rose
probably
Garden
go.
right now.
Right
That's,
now?
that's
Is that the-
probably the smartest thing to do.
Is that
Yeah.
the hotel?
Cool. No,
Oh. Where's
the Rose Garden is not the hotel.
Is that a brothel?
It is not a brothel. Okay.
Is it a literal garden that's gonna be really cold? We're gonna freeze our tukuses?
Your tukuses.
Am I right?
The
Well,
Rose
he's not.
Garden.
He's not. Gonna
Oh.
freeze.
No, he's just gonna die of hypothermia.
Guys, I am not gonna die of hypothermia. Yes, my skin is cold. You've told me. I can't help it. The doctor doesn't even know what's going on.
Did you know that you've developed a tick?
No.
Just
Maybe it's from the crash?
thought you don't know.
Probably. There's something out of alignment in your spine.
Okay.
You want to take a look?
The Rose Garden is a
Sure.
rooming house where couples meet for short stays.
Oh!
Oh, so it's not a brothel. It's
Mm-mm.
a tryst
It's
spot.
a motel.
They got them
That's
hourly
Motel
rates.
6.
It's a Motel 6.
Got it.
I was thinking more like a gas station,
I mean,
like the come and go.
Yep.
You mean the
Okay.
Side note, they have good pizza.
They
Let's
do.
see.
I actually really like the come and go.
It's
I'm not gonna
kind
lie.
of
I mean,
hilarious.
I've had their muffins are pretty good.
No.
I am not touching that.
I was being serious.
I am aware you were being serious.
Did you hear our
You
side
guys,
talk?
Nope. No, I did not.
No.
It's fine.
No, it wasn't
we are
bad.
going
It was
to
good stuff.
The Rose
Yes,
Garden.
we're going to the Rose Garden, and I'm asking for
Next week.
aw.
She's checking out my back
Oh.
because apparently I have a
Did I
twinge now.
did I get to charm the pants off of Mario?
You want to trim some pants off?
I
of
kind
Mario?
of do, and then try to pickpocket him. That's
Okay.
my plan.
Charm Mario.
Whoa, she
Oh.
charmed.
All right.
Okay.
How do you charm Mario? Fly him with alcohol?
Like
That
that
was
was
a
a
hard
13.
success.
A 13.
Hard success.
Check mark.
I don't know, do my.
Check mark.
I already have a check mark.
Oh.
Charm.
Well, look at you.
How do you charm Mario?
Oh, you know, about my eyes, flick my hair a little bit, maybe.
Talk hard.
Talk what?
Cars.
Oh,
Talk
yeah,
shop.
100%.
Do you get him drunk?
Maybe a little bit.
But he's buying all the drinks,
True.
obviously.
Obviously.
He just got a big wad of cash from me.
Does that mean
I
I
didn't
get a
ask him
bonus
for
die to
receipts.
pickpocket him since he's drunk? and
He is
found?
not getting drunk.
Dang it.
He is rolling excellently for Constitution, so you'd actually get a penalty die to pickpocket.
No.
Do it. Here.
I'm not gonna make this.
So you gotta take the worst roll.
Don't do it then. Just change your
Oh,
mind.
it would have been so good.
Can he think she's making
Oh,
on
yeah.
him instead?
Oh, no, like, he's not gonna get mad. You're not gonna get anything. He's going to look at you and say, Reggie told me you're handsy.
Yeah, you're grabbing.
I'm just gonna flick again, bat my eyes a couple times, and just down another drink.
Rachel,
Uh-huh.
Charlie.
does Charlie want to go to the Rose Garden with Mario?
That's our in.
Take one for the team.
Alright, Mario's gonna take you to the Rose Garden
Oh boy.
next week on Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, that's
I was checking out Mason's back, but I
Yeah, you were. What?
but I did fail my first day roll.
He seems okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I have a feeling people need to have a chit chat next week and figure out what they're doing. Charlie's gonna have an excellent time at the Rose Garden.
yeah.
Gosh.
Shoot, isn't Charlie a minor?
Yeah.
She's 19.
Wait, no, she's 19.
Oh, she's
I have-
19.
I have it
Should
written
ask
down that
her.
I'm 17.
You're 19
You're
though.
17?
I don't know.
Andrix.
She might be she's also 17 in 1923.
Oh, yeah, you're not a minor.
Could
Like,
have been married
big
at
whoop.
13.
In Europe.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're not a minor.
In Serbia. Yeah.
10 years
Police
old.
station.
My sister was 14 when she was in France, and she declined wine at dinner, and the waiter was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, do you need something stronger?" And she
Oh
was
my
just
gosh.
like, "Go away."
Yeah.
That's
So,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, with that, we're going to end this
Interesting. So.
interesting session where multiple people got handsy tonight. Apparently that was the
I'm mad at
go-to
him.
NPC. You should be mad
I
at
am
him.
quite mad at him.
I need you to roll a Constitution check for me to roll fast. Don't
Make
worry
it a
about it.
point or something.
Cool.
I'm sure I failed.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Cool. So,
Don't smile so
Now
much.
he's just gonna drop
when
it.
that stuff happens.
we will
And
see
then come back.
all of you
Undead.
next week, August 23rd, Monday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, for us to continue this adventure in Vinkovici. That is what it is.
We're up all night
Yes,
to get
thank you.
handsy.
Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to everyone who likes and watches us and comments and chats with us. We appreciate all of it. Shout out to Petrie's Family Game Store, who gets us pretty cool things. You know, GM screens,
Awesome dice.
books. Ooh, dice. Yeah, somebody
Yes.
picked up some dice.
Dice.
Oh yeah.
A couple people picked up some dice. Please check out them on their website. Visit them in person. If you have your own local family game store, please visit them. Bestow some love upon them. And yeah, keep gaming at these stores. Thank you again to JD, our producer, Phantom, our moderator, Rook, who just throws subs at us. We appreciate all of you guys. Thanks again to our viewers. Check us out on this channel Friday for our 5th edition D&D game. It could possibly get better,
No, it's not.
but it won't because it gets worse. Adventures in Gebrakan. Check us out on Ulysses International channel this week on Tuesday and Thursday for Torque and Feeding Suns. There's going to be some storming the battlements on Thursday with a lot of battle buns.
Battle buns, like rabbits.
Battle buns for our sisters
like
battle.
Bun. Yeah, I thought rabbits were.
And Calypso is going to finally get her revenge? Question mark on
She's
tag.
done. She's always down for revenge on tag.
Right, I figured. Yeah, so check us out then. We appreciate everyone. We hope you guys have a wonderful
Down to
week
kiss.
and a
Chill.
lovely evening, and we will see you next time.